My name is Cynthia Raphael Desjardins. I am the chief of the Muskowekwan First Nation. Our project has been the Muskowekwan Family Healing and Wellness Center. What inspired the housing project was the still standing residential school in our community, which was built in 1931. The community stated that we have to bring our families together, and the way we were going to do it was to do a housing project for a family healing and treatment center. When you had the residential school, that it took the kids out of the home. It's been historical with the abuses that have happened in our community, and the unresolved trauma is causing our families to separate, and this wellness center would bring the families back together in a home environment and letting them work through those traumas that were put on them throughout the years.
Hi, my name is Marie Campo. I am the Executive Director of the Muskowekwan Family Healing and Wellness Center. I assumed my role on November 15th of 2022. I hired 2 staff and we worked tirelessly, probably 12-15 hours during -40 conditions, trying to get this place ready and up and running for February 28th. So our first relatives came in on April 1st, a month later. So we met those targets and we opened our doors.
The uniqueness of this project is that we live in the south, mid to southern Saskatchewan, and with our engagement sessions, our elders and our members stated that, you know, we need to bring back those earth elements to this project, to bring back the wood, to recognize our circles, and this is why the buildings are in a circle, built in a circle, and to encourage everything, Kanagego, Kawaka, Sek, Pejiguan, everything in a circle is one. And that's what they stated, that we have to focus on that to have our healing for our community members. The building itself had to reflect Indigenous aspects, and we did include a lot of Indigenous people to help us along with this, the architect, the people involved. We brought our elders in to tell us what to do when we had the skylights, we had the, the circles in the floors. We did have some barriers along the way.
Although we plan to a certain extent, sometimes until you're actually in the environment, you're not able to understand what is needed unless you use the services. An example would be the washer and dryers. We ordered washers and dryers, not knowing that they're the bigger size to accommodate families, but where they're housed are for apartment size. So that was a challenge, where we had to take the doors off because the washers and dryers didn't fit. The other challenge is we are for families. We don't have a playground yet 3 years later, and we've housed, I would say, maybe up to 100 children in our facility without a playground. So that continues to remain a challenge. We work in one of the most beautiful facilities I've worked in my entire career. The logs bring a sense of peace. The environment is peaceful, and the light that comes in from the skylights is just beautiful. It just resonates, a place of peacefulness and calmness that helps center our relatives who come and engage in programming in our facility.
We did have tremendous support from IHII, CANDO, BHP, and other local infrastructure, mostly Muskowekwan First Nation and its support. They were supportive of us right through the whole process.
The fact that these partnerships help formulate a dream and a vision helps us move forward in our vision for our community, for the wellness and the well-being of our people and of our families, as well as our future generations as they come up.
We need to really work together to continue this really important innovation in our community, because I do believe that we have to help ourselves if we're going to help others. So that's my take on it, and with all of the people who've gone through that, we've had success cases who've stayed right through the whole program and are staying on a good road. So I'm very thankful for the help of the federal government, IHII, CANDO, and everyone else who's impacted our nation in a positive way. We're getting there one family at a time, and I do believe that one day we'd be able to help more. This was the first phase of a 4-phase project, and if we could expand it to help more people, we will do that. And we'll do our work, we'll do our homework, we'll do our due diligence to continue this work in community. And we encourage everyone else to, let's work together. It's the only way that we're going to help our people. Thank you.